This morning we have driven to Toogoolawah. This is a small town along the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. And we're going to leave our car here, parked on this main street underneath this big beautiful tree. Now the bicycle is really heavily loaded. It's going to be difficult to steer. It always takes a little while to get used to. See, it's a beautiful day. And now it's warming up as well. Right, and here is BVRT. That's the old train station, because this is a rail trail. It's nice and flat with no steep inclines, although in places the surface may be a bit rough. But particularly amongst these little towns along here, they have paved the sections. But it does get more challenging. The paved section is about to end, and we are going to hit the rail trail. We have just cycled past Toogoolawah showgrounds, and we have stayed overnight in there in the past. It's a nice, well set up place. When we did stay at that showgrounds, we saw people jumping with parachutes. It was very interesting to see early in the morning when we woke up, these people floating down from the sky. All these people on e-bikes are just squishing past us. We are pedaling our own leg power.
G'day.
Hello. Oh look, they've been planting trees here. In 10 years' time, this whole scenery is going to be totally different.
I wonder what it'll be like though when all of these trees are up.
I wonder what trees these are. These look like some sort of fruit trees maybe. This project received funding from the Australian government's Planting Trees for the Queen's Jubilee program. This project takes place on Jinibara country. That was the first hill, not too bad. Today we are riding from Toogoolawah to Linville. This section is the last remaining section that we haven't done on BVRT before. So after today we have done every bit of it. And we stopped here to have our lunch. It's a nice little shelter that they put up.
Just some salad and nuts and olive oil and salt.
Salad, nuts, cheese. So we are approaching this tunnel in Harlin and Yimbun. It was completed in 1910, 100 meters long. It is very quiet and very cool. Is there on this side?
Yeah.
On the road or on the side?
It's on that side, so stick to that
Oh,
side.
right. It's covered away as soon as people came, as usual, thankfully. There's some artwork here under the bridge. It's a bit of a sharp uphill for Harlin.
Do you want me to take a photo with you two on your phone?
Yes,
too?
please.
Oh, that would be
And
lovely.
then I can send it through. It's nice up here.
Can I take a photo of you as a rider?
Yeah.
So cute.
What a
Is he
cool
looking?
name.
Call
Yeah, he
him.
is.
If you call him, he'll look towards
Rider.
Ryder.
Rider.
you normally.
Oh, you're getting shy. So are you riding up and down here a bit, or are you local?
Yeah,
or-
sometimes I come and do tours. What's to gain? That's sort of my business. I've been doing coaching over the years in rail, trail and road. I've got every type of bike. And
Wow,
Yes.
you came so quickly up this hill, so
Yes.
that explains it.
bottom of this hill,
Yep.
there's a tight right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So take all your speed off.
Great.
Yeah, I'll just go straight ahead.
Enjoy. Cheers.
Bye.
See ya.
So we have arrived to Harlin.
Trail, rail, changes track. So that, and then you move this, it shifts.
Oh,
So now the train goes straight, where before it would just...
oh wow. I wonder, that must be very old. In Harlin, these public toilets are situated a little bit badly. You have to cross this busy road. And then the toilets are down the road, and that's why we've ended up now cycling on this green field. For me, these are the most Australian thing of ever. Oh. This is it.
Let's go after this one. More expensive.
Okay. These sort of uphills, even though they look so easy, they are unpredictable when the bike is loaded heavily in the back. Best not to take any chances falling into that gully. But I think his chain is playing up. Can't change gears properly. Not the chain, but the cable. The derailleur cable. Can't you change
No.
gear at all?
And I'm scared that, because if this breaks, it'll push it to the small one, and then I'm stuck on the small.
You don't
So
think
at least
you
it's
can
in-
maybe fix it?
I'll have to look when I'm there at Linville. I'll look at it.
Okay. More railway station. This is where the station used to be. And now they made it into this rest area, which is a great idea. When we're cycling, we can stop here with our coffee break. Between Moore and Linville, this trail is actually going to follow the road quite closely. I think a lot of people actually jump on the road. Hello.
what they say about this section is a lot of up and downs.
Oh, right. But so far, I haven't seen ups yet, only downs.
No,
The ups
I'm
are
sure
coming.
they're exactly.
3 punctures. These sort of screws on the floor. My front tire, and in the other bike, both front and back got a puncture. Now we have 2 spares, and we have a fixing kit. So we should be able to keep going. What an absolute nuisance. That's good. Gives me some exercise in the arms. Cycling all day. Only the legs get exercise. Oh, that is not easy. Oh, the camping gear. Yay! My arms.
Oh, I rode up there, didn't you?
Did you ride it up?
Yeah.
Wow. You're good. And with only 1 set of gears. Welcome to Linville. We are planning to put up our tent in the campground opposite from the pub. It's 4 o'clock, close to 4 o'clock, and the sun will be going down soon. The sunset is going to be 20 past 5 and last light 5:45, so we're barely going to have more time than to just unpack, put up our tent, have our dinner, and we're gonna go early to sleep to have an early morning tomorrow morning to cycle up the range towards Blackbutt. They have left the remains of an old train to remind about what this is all about, this rail trail. Quite a few campers here. We're going to go up this hill here where there's only place for tents there. There won't be any camper vans there. And here is an amenities block, toilets. And in the back there is the pub. Thanks to Bonnie and Dave from Velo Obscura, we know about this campground. I've been following Bonnie and Dave as they were cycling through Australia. It's good to see when other people record their travels and trips and all the practical advice. It looks like a good spot. It's lovely here. Okay, now we've got work to do. We're all packed up in Linville. It was a cool night, but we were not cold. We had proper sleeping mats and very good old trusty down sleeping bags, so we slept actually very well, a long night. And we woke up in the morning and the birds started singing. These days are so brilliant. The sun is shining and it's not that humid hot that we get earlier on in the summertime. It's this pleasant 25, 26 with the occasional wind breeze. We're leaving Linville now. We're going to cycle up the range. It's going to be a steady incline of 20 kilometers uphill. It's not a steep incline, but sort of grinding slowly. It's uphill all the way to Benakin, which is about 20 kilometers away. It's beautiful scenery here. It's very relaxing to cycle like this in the open countryside. You can see the enormous effort that they had to make in the olden days to build this old rail trail. They had to raise the ground over these gullies that drop on each side here. It's quite scary. And then they had to cut through these mountains and hillsides to even out this steady incline for the train. It's really amazing. Stop here on this bench, have our coffee. It's called Magazine Hut on the Blackbutt range. This hut is one of the few examples left on the Brisbane Valley Rail line. It was used to store the tools and resources necessary for maintenance work on the line and provided shelter for the workmen. Hard physical labour that was often undertaken by new immigrants, one of whom was reported to be a Welsh immigrant and later Australian Prime Minister Billy Hughes. Sorry cows, no need to worry about us. Sorry, sorry, you look so worried. You poor little things. It says advanced grade, steep crescent, recommended. Cyclists dismount and walk bicycles. Do not congregate at the bottom of this. Will allow a safer option for other trail users. Crossing number 4. Wow, this is heavy. My goodness me. Thank you. That's great. A tent school was established here on 8 June 1910 at McNamara's camp for children of railway workers. This is crossing number 2. I swear they are getting worse as the numbers go down. This one I am going to walk down and up. I'm sure that this paving is new. I don't remember these pavings from last time. It does make it easier. It's okay, this is not as steep as the previous one. This is just longer. No problem, thank you. Oh, so that was number 2. Now, looking forward to number 1. I'm surprised that nobody has been coming down this hill yet. But it is still morning, and if people start from Yarraman, they probably get here only in the afternoon. A lot of people normally catch a transport to Yarraman with their bikes, and then they just come down this hill. So hopefully we can get up this hill before afternoon, before the Yarraman people, Yarraman starters, reach this point, because they come down this hill very fast. And truthfully, going uphill is probably at least as enjoyable, because you actually see the surroundings differently. And if you just come and fly past downhill, you hardly have time to even look around you, because you have to pay attention to the road. We're going to stop for lunch here. It's just about 12 o'clock, so it was good timing. And this is a very interesting spot. We stopped here before. Here, hidden away, is this awesome piece of artwork. It is such a stopping experience to look at these creatures. They have all been made of pieces of the old railway line. It looks like these spirits are crawling out of ground, and it is in fact made to commemorate the people building this line. Fettler's Rest, The dogs represent long-dead fettlers returning out of the ground to work again with their Inca Guard style bosganga, which is the very railway carried straw bar for which the dogs were made. Crossing number 1. Advanced grade, steep descent. Right, let's see. This must be the last one, judging by the numbering. Nearly. What is this here? This is ant nest. It's amazing how they dig sand up. There was one like this near where we were staying last night, in the middle of the camping grounds. Wow. And the ants seem pretty small, and yet such a big pile of dirt. We're coming to the Narkin. So from here onwards it's no longer uphill, it's just more steady
Up and down, but
up and down to Blackbutt. So we've
arrived.
done the
We've
uphill.
reached this flat road. I think further ahead there's a picnic place where we can go there.
Hello. It's a general store. It's another small little town. And we're gonna stop here and have a coffee. So we now passed Benarkin and we're riding towards Blackbutt, the first downhill in 20 kilometers. Feels good. And we're planning to stop in Blackbutt for the night. We're all set up in Blackbutt showgrounds. This place is very quiet at the moment, and we've got this quiet little nook all by ourselves. Of course, being midweek, there's probably hardly anybody here, and all the caravan owners are congregating on the other side of the showgrounds over there, where they've got powered sites. So we're very pleased. At the moment it's only 2:45. We're going to go and explore.